Hi food lovers, welcome to my culinary Olympics. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this chocolate sweet bread. So first, I'll go in with 1 cup of milk and I'll add in my egg. I also go in with 3 spoons of sugar. Then I'll add in my activities and also go in with 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Now you'd want to stir this properly to combine all your ingredients and make sure it marinates. Then I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now, one most important thing you must know is that it's very compulsory to sieve your flour whenever or whatever it is that you are baking, unless you want to get a lumpy dough or whatever. And I'm also going to add in a pinch of salt to this, and I'm going to stir this properly because we want to form a dough. Now it's kneading time. You're going to sprinkle in some flour on your work surface so that your dough doesn't stick. And you are going to knead this properly for like, if you're working with your hands, you're going to knead for like 25 minutes. But if you have a machine, a kneading machine, that's perfect. You can go knead it for like 15 or 10 minutes or thereabout. Now, while doing this, you want to add margarine in between your kneading. Make sure you knead properly until you have a window or an elastic dough. Then you're going to cover this in an airtight container, allow it to proof. Then, and when it's done proving, punch it. Make sure you punch it to release air out from your dough. Because I'm doing extra, I'm going to add some chocolate ganache to my dough. This is actually optional if you don't have, but then if you want to make it, just a mixture of chocolate with your icing sugar. You can also add any flavor of your choice, like vanilla. Cover your dough to rise
Flavor or
for
milk
at least
emulsion. It
5
totally
minutes.
depends
Then
on
you're
what
going
you
to
like.
sprinkle a chocolate chips to it. And don't forget to butter wash your dough because this is going to make it shiny. This is going to make it look beautiful when it's ready. I'm going to add this. I'm going to roll and cut in between to get this amazing shape that you see here. So I'm going to bake this for like, it depends on what you're baking with. Actually baked this on a local oven. That's my sand in a pot or my salt in a pot. So I actually baked this in my local oven and it took like 25 minutes. But if you're using an oven, I think 15 minutes is enough for you to bake because this actually doesn't take time to bake. So this was the result. This is the outcome of sweet chocolate bread. And don't forget that I actually sprinkled some chocolate chips to it. The last chocolate chips I made. If you watch this video up to this point, congratulations, you've learned how to make a sweet chocolate bread. And tell me if you'll be trying this at home because trust me, your case is going to love this, your family is going to love this, and you are going to love this. This recipe is not your regular type of recipe. You can style to any desired shape of yours depending on what you want, because kids like all this stuff dramatic. So that is why I made something that looks unique. But trust me, this came out very sweet, this came out fluffy, and the taste was super amazing. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please do well to hit the subscribe button. Don't
Actually
forget to
free.
drop a heart for me in my comment section. Bye bye.